Welcome back to Insight. We're joined by attorney Josh Turco, and good to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Topic that you want to discuss here is some of the changes and updates in adoption law and what people need to know.
Yes, it's quite critical at this time. We've had the change in that same-sex marriage is now allowed, and they had to create laws on that. Now anybody can adopt. They can be married people, single people, same-sex marriage, previously adopted children. Almost anything goes now.
So, and obviously, it's, I guess if somebody is thinking of adopting, is it generally advisable to talk to you first?
It is definitely wise to speak with a lawyer first, because there's numerous things you have to take into consideration. You have to know, is everybody signing a consent form to agree to it? If they don't, you have to find ways to get around that, which is usually you have to prove that the natural father or mother has abandoned the child, they haven't had meaningful communication in a year with the child, they haven't supported the child in a year, they've abandoned the child for 6 months, that kind of thing.
So I guess, yeah, traditionally I guess most of us think of adoption as, you know, maybe an unplanned pregnancy and mom decides to give up.
Correct.
Does dad have to be involved, biological father, if I'm adopting?
The father has to be involved because there's a consent there. Now, if it's a married couple, definitely. If it is a non-married couple, the father has 30 days from the date of the birth of the child in which to, and the filing of a petition adoption, to object. And if he doesn't object, it's waived. If he doesn't file with the reputed father registry with the state of Indiana, nobody knows he's there. Therefore, you don't have to give him notice. He doesn't have to consent.
Okay.
And it's waived.
Yeah. And then in, I guess, in other adoption that comes to mind would be like foster care type situations. In that case, do I need consent, or is that the abandonment?
Foster care would be the abandonment, but it would also be termination of a parental rights by the court, proof of unfitness, guardianship, just a mental incapacity, anything like that. Is
child support related to adoption in any way?
Brand new law just took effect July 1. Now when you file a petition for adoption, you must give the 4D, that's the Enforcement of Support Bureau, notice of the adoption and that there's a support order. You have to notify the court where the support order was given, and you have to file a copy of all that with your petition for adoption, because our government wants people off of welfare, and if welfare has been received and there's somebody that can pay it back, they want the opportunity to get the money back for the people of the country.
Wow. So, I mean, again, it seems like I don't think adoption has ever been simple from the folks that I've talked to that have gone through the process, but would you say in general it's becoming more complicated? It's
becoming more complicated now, yes, but you still have to show that you're financially capable, that you have a big enough house or room for the children, and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's again one of those that I think it makes sense to talk to you or someone like you to seek legal counsel before this process gets started.
Correct.
Yeah.
Any lawyer.
Yeah, any lawyer. But again, you guys do this as a specialty. Family law is one of your specialties.
Well, it is one of my main things. I can't say it's a specialty because we don't have specialization other than for 2 areas in the state.
All right.
But I do a lot of it.
I do a lot of it. All right. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you in the bind there, but you understand what he's talking about. 426-0545 is the number to call if you'd like more information. 426-0545. We'll be right back on Insight.